Night today, where we film this beautiful world. Welcome to All Spun Out, a new show. It was actually the second episode. I forgot to change that on the video. I gotta just take that out. Let me get the wheel of names up real quick. Hold on, I'm out of place here. Real quick. I want to thank my pal for being here. Thanks, guys. Cheers to you, Chadeo, East Coast LQ Reviews, and Bumpy Road Brews. Right on, right on. Okay. Hold on one sec. This is what happens when you're not ready.
Well, my YouTube's going to crap. Hopefully you guys can hear me. The YouTube side is spinning of the show, so
yeah, I see that too.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. All right, so yeah, wheel of names. All spun out. We're gonna spin some wheels today. We spun one last week, and it was an adjective. You're gonna find a beer based on that adjective. Hopefully, we found something that's cool. We'll start out. Angie's gonna be here in a little bit as well. Angie's fucking man, god damn it, forgot your channel.
Chadeo?
Oh god,
that's his channel name.
Andy's Fluid Art. Thank you. Cheers to you, Andy.
I was confused too. That's great.
All right, so let's go ahead and get those beers out. See what you guys brought, and just go ahead and review. Just review.
Cool.
So we got Chadeo first. All right.
You got me, and my word was lazy. This is a home brew that Thrash and I brewed. Didn't really get the bottling it until earlier today, so I thought, I'm lazy. This beer, is not lazy, but I'm a lazy person at transferring, bottling, kegging, all that fun stuff. So this is the Citrus Smash Ale that Thrash and I brewed. We were targeting about 7.2, and I think he said it's going to be about 6.8, which is fine. It's pretty good for a smash beer. But yeah. As you can see, look at that head. There's no head because there's no carbonation in it yet. Lazy, I know. It's all about being lazy. But a great color. I mean, it's just so bright. Just a bright golden color. Fairly hazy. Can't really see through it. Check the smell. Definitely picking up on the citrus hop. Ooh, it smells so good. Tropical. Not really getting any of the malt, which we use 2 row, so I don't think it's very aromatic. Cheers. I'll give it a sip.
Cheers.
Cheers, bro.
Oh, that's really good. You start out, you do taste the malt, the 2 row, and then on the back side, the citrusness from the citra hop comes through very well. Feels good on the palate, nice and light. Don't mind them behind me; they're being weird. But it's tasty. I wish I would have transferred before today, but I did get a few bottles filled with it before the show, so I'll do the rest after the show. But it's very good beer, easy drinking. Perfect for the spring. I think the bottles will be ready 10 days, so about April 15th, which is perfect because we're about to hit the 80s here next week. So it'll be a great beer to drink outside, smoking a nice cigar in 80-degree weather. So, yeah, cheers.
Nice.
Nice.
Cheers, Chadeo.
Chadeo.
Awesome.
Cheers, bro.
Just kidding.
Jamie. All right. So up next we have Tanner. Cheers, Tanner.
All right, cheers, guys. So my word was shiny. I didn't really have any time to go and look today, but I stopped at the beer store after I got out of work. I worked like 9.5 hours, so like I said, I didn't really have much time. Got home around 5. But so I got Molson Golden. It's a golden. Gold is shiny. It's also kind of a shiny label. I was looking at the side. It says brewed and packaged under the supervision of Molson Coors Canada, Toronto, Canada, by Molson USA, Golden, Colorado, and then product of the USA. So confusing. I thought it was a Canadian beer. So, Molson Coors. Yeah. No. American Adjunct Lager. Green bottle. It's got June 5th, 2023 on it. All right. Pour it up. All right. Poured it kind of aggressive. Lots of effervescence. Crystal clear. Brilliant, I guess you could say. Yeah, straw color. Appearance. About a finger and a half. Sudsy, white head, tight knit bubbles on the side. Holding some good retention, not bad. Yeah. Solid's got a little bit of a chilled haze. But definitely super clear, crystal clear. Cool looking beer, not bad. Nose. A little bit of that. It's got a little bit of skunk to it. Now I don't mind skunk. I know some people are like really thrown off by it. I kind of like it in a weird way. Kind of reminds me of when I first got into beer, drinking a lot of Heineken. I used to buy one of those 22s. I used to buy a lot of those 22-ounce bottles of Heineken, and those were always skunky. It's a little floral, a little bit of like lemon and grassy, a little bit of breadiness, but for the most part, you get that super distinct sweet corn or like corn syrup. Yeah, nothing offensive on the nose. Smells solid, but definitely very light. So let's go for a taste. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, Jim, I don't mind it. That's the thing. You can kind of tell. Sometimes beers are like overly skunky, which I guess is a little offensive, but it's never really bothered me. Light body, say medium carbonation, a little bit of astringency on the back end, a little grassy floral. Very thin though. A little bit of some sweetness from the malts, touch of breadiness. And of course, just that super dominant sweet corn flavor up front. It's not a bad beer. It's a solid product. I think it was like 8 and change for a 6-pack. Typical price for beers like these when they're in the bottles. I've never seen Molson Golden in cans though. I don't know if you guys have, but I've always seen them in these bottles. I've never seen them in cans. I don't even know if they make them in cans.
Yeah, I don't know about the cans. I've done the Canadian one though, the Molson Canadian. Those come in cans.
Oh yeah, I've never seen these in cans, but yeah, it's a solid product. I'll sit on it and sip on it a little bit longer. Not bad. Is it much different than the other ones? Not really, but still a solid product. I think the best one that I've had recently that I did really enjoy that was a little distinct was the Schlitz. I haven't had that in a while, but I do like the Schlitz. That's one that I would go back to. This I'm not like super crazy about at this point, but like I said, I'll sip on it for a little bit longer. Cheers, guys.
Nice.
Cheers.
Man. All right. Yeah, next up is Bumpy.
All right. My word was zany.
Crazy.
Zany. It's so crazy, yeah. So let's go with Hoof-Hearted Brewing Company. This one's called Paint Me Like One of Your French Bread Pizzas. It is a triple IPA at 10%. It is double dry hopped with Citra, Mosaic, and Phantasm. So it's got that dried grape crap in there, which I have not had a good beer yet that's had that in there. So we'll see with this one. And this is the can art.
I thought he was doing something else for a second.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah. So I think it's kind of crazy. Let's pour it. Oh, and then the tab didn't want to open. Oh, there we go.
Oh yeah, I hate that.
So it's got a pretty tight white, kind of soap sudsy head there on top. It's a yellow coloration for the beer. It is opaque, and I'd call it. It's kind of like, I don't know. It's not quite murky, but definitely a big haze to it. Some aromas. There's a deep, like biscuity, bready note. Kind of like a sweet grain. There's a fruitiness. It's like a mix between like citrus, like an orange, grape, floral, maybe a little bit of like a papaya type thing in there too. But it doesn't come off like straight grape, and it doesn't come off like say straight citrus. It's kind of like they got in the same skin together and had a gritra or something, a grorange. All right. Anyways, cheers.
Cheers.
There's a grassiness coming out of this, like straw, grass, like green straw, grass. So again, there's a little bit of this kind of citrus, yet kind of like grape flavor too. Strange, like floral papaya, kind of finishes with this floral. Like I just ate some flowers. Let's see if I can get the body and stuff too. It's a medium body, but it's kind of like light feeling on the palate. About a medium carbonation. It's soft yet pretty drying. 10% ABV is not detectable. This drink's closer to like a 7.5 to 8% than a 10%. But yeah, it's definitely some different flavor notes coming out of it for sure. I'd say it's kind of like maybe a little bit grainy, and like a wheat type flavor too. It's not biscuity like I was getting out of the aromas at first. I thought I was going to have more of a malt biscuity presence, and it doesn't. Yeah, bitterness I'd say is just under moderate to moderate. So, cheers.
Nice. Cheers. Cheers, Bumpy. All right.
Cheers, buddy.
Well, my word was clear. So go figure I'm going to get something clear. So I went and got something clear. It's somewhere. And it's 6% New Zealand Pilsner, brewed with Matweka, Nelson, and Southern Cross. These guys are out of Seattle, Washington. Hopefully it's clear.
Please be clear.
Kind of clear. It's a little bit on the dirty side. Well, that screwed up. It was going to be a little less hazy. But anyway, it's all good. It looks great. Nice lemon golden color. Straw gold. And Kind of medium rising bubble there. White head. Poured a half a finger head, pinky. Kind of frothy. Frothy and white, bubbly on top. Hazy as fuck. Wow. Okay, so I do get the kind of like that spicy, lemony, like grassy kind of taste or smell. Excuse me, I haven't tasted it yet. There's a slight like tropical kind of vibe or something going through it. For sure, the Zealand hops are popping. I'm just trying to I'm getting the lemon grassy, herbal, herbaceous sort of. Not really spicy actually. It's more herbal and lemony, lemon grassy. There's something else. There's a pear, slight pear. I don't know, maybe a lychee? I'm not sure. Let's drink it. Cheers. I'm curious.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, beer man.
Yeah, lychee. It is lychee. Lychee, pear, lemongrass. Maybe a little bit of white grape in there. I get slight, like maybe an apricot or something in that realm. It's as far as body and mouthfeel is it's pretty, it's lifting. It's got a sizzle to it. Carbonation's about medium high carbonation. It does have a chalky feel on the tongue, kind of a mineral quality to the beer, the water in it. The body is light, medium. I'd say light. No alcohol. Lychee floral for sure. Floral, rosy lychee kind of thing. Sweet, almost a berry coming through as well. Lemons and berries. Wow, lemongrass, that herbaceous kind of kick. 6%. I mean, you don't get any alcohol, of course, but it's just a nice drinker. It really goes down well. I didn't really follow suit with clear beer because I couldn't tell what the fuck it was. It's in a can. I guess some pilsners are hazy. I guess but it's not bad. Yeah, I'm happy. It's good. Right on. Maybe next week I'll do better. All right, let's bring this up over here.
Heck yeah.
We'll be around. And let's go ahead and let's pick a topic. Let's see what the wheel gives us. Let me just present you.
Please be delicious. Give me that.
Here we go. So you can see the topics on the right side.
So this is what for me? Our topic.
This is for all of us to just talk about.
Yeah.
Probably the favorite
hops.
Sweet.
Okay.
All right. Favorite hops. So we can have it open. Did we do it open last time, or did we go to each?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I like open.
Yeah.
So go ahead and open it up. Just talk about certain hops you've had that you like the most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know when I first was when I was homebrewing, way back when I did really like the El Dorado. So that quickly became one of my favorite hops to brew with. I liked how it gave off the candy notes and stuff like that. And I've had in a few beers. Of course, there's been more hops coming out in different beers and stuff. So that was years ago. So El Dorado may not exactly be my favorite hop anymore, but was one I did like.
Yeah, I think
Cool. I need to try El Dorado.
I was gonna say the best way to try to figure out which one you like the most is usually when you get those single hop beers are pretty cool. Like Proclamation does that, the single hop IPA series, the derivatives. It's really nice.
One hop this time.
Yeah, there you go. That would be a good name actually for a beer.
Actually, I think it's that's Night Shift. I think does that.
Oh, really?
No.
But I would say, as far as my favorite, I'd probably go Nelson Sauvin would probably be number one. Kohatu would be number two. And then I also really like Sabro. Sabro is really good. I like the coconut flavor you get with Sabro. And when you get a coconut flavor out of Sabro, it's almost like they added coconut into it. It's so dominant, you know. And I like when you get like flavors like that without being a adjunct IPA. Because I think me and Bumpy had that discussion before where we both really weren't fans of like adjunct, like when they put fruits in IPAs. I like more of the fruit flavors from just typically like the hops, like when you get that flavor from the hops, not them jamming pineapple into it, and you know what I mean, or jamming mango into it. They seem
jamming.
They start to get a little like kind of malt beveragey when they do that shit, you know.
One of my favorites was I know everyone has something different to say about it, but it's Sterling. I always like Sterling and like Cascade as an old, like an old school one. Yeah. The new ones I've found that I like a lot are like the strawberry ones, the Strata, the Belma, and then you got like Idaho 7. I really like Idaho 7 actually. A lot of the New Zealand strains are really nice. Yeah, I don't know.
It would be nice to see. It would be nice to see like more New England IPAs, like super hop saturated New England IPAs that are utilizing more West Coast styles. I think that would be a cool, like Cascade, like you said, IO7, and if people made more New Englands with like those hops to see how they would come out, because that's something kind of rare. You don't see that too often, where people are taking more of those hops that you would see in like the West Coast and then turning it into super hop saturated New England hazy, you know. I think that'd be really cool.
Hey, Shark.
Sure. I like Sods too. I like Sods. I like that as a noble hop.
Cheers, yeah, that's great. What's the one? What does Polliner use? Do you guys know?
That I don't know.
Polliner? Because I really like their beers.
Yeah.
And I know it's noble hop, but we discussed this the other day where noble just means it's like a variety of German hops, right? Noble.
Yeah.
Not like a specific hop.
Sots is a really good one to use, like if you were to go and mash in with it. It's got like some compounds that come out with the thiols. Like it works really well with like dialyzed yeast and stuff. That's what I was hearing. But there's other ones as well. But I think Sabro is actually a really good one. I love Sabro. Sabro is awesome. That's really nice.
Yeah, I like Sabro.
And Strata, like I said, Strata was just, oh my god, it's very nice.
I know. Like, I've always liked that East Kent Goldings as well.
Oh,
that's what I was. Yeah, those are good. I like Simcoe, and that's been around forever. It seems like, but I love Simcoe hops.
Yeah, definitely. Nice Westy hop there.
It definitely depends on what you're brewing, of course, what you're going to use, but
yeah, exactly. I mean, I had to look. I still haven't done my Dunkel because, like, the word I had this week, lazy. And I've been sitting on this Dunkel, like the ingredients for like a year, and I'm like, I gotta get this going. But I have the Hallertau hops for it, so.
Oh yeah, Hallertau Mittelfrüh is nice. And then Hillel Milan, I really like that one. That's got kind of like a little orange pinch or something to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like the orange flavored. I think Idaho 7 has that orange. A little bit of orange in it.
Maybe Friday. I make brew on Friday, Shark. I'm off. Oh yeah.
What else is there? I'm trying to think right now. I can't.
Apollos. That was in the beer I screwed up that Thrash and I did. The pale.
Okay.
The Apollo hop was in
Apollo,
there.
yeah. Yeah.
Citrus out there. Idaho 7, yeah. That's good stuff. There.
Mount Hood, Mount Rain, or Mount Hood, Mount Hood, a little bit. Mount Hood hops, yeah.
Sabro.
The Nelson Sauvin's nice, even if used
Mhm.
right, you know. What's the one from? Oh, Pacifica from New Zealand. That was like I think it had some blueberry in it or something.
Ooh.
No, what's the blueberry one?
Mosaic used to be
Mosaic,
blueberry.
Yeah.
Pacifica's orange marmalade. Okay.
Pacific Jade is mild to moderately musky fruit like melon, lime, and blood orange.
There you go.
Pacific Gem, vivid wild forest fruit like blackberry and black currant.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So they have different Pacifics.
Yeah.
Then they have Pacifica. Yeah, that's one that you just said. The orange marmalade, delicate citrus, and tangy herbal.
Right. Well, then you get into like the more concentrated hops, which are like really good to use for liquid liquid efficiency in your beer, like to preserve your beers, because that shit sucks up your beer. Like I've noticed, like in the New Englands I brewed, that it like totally absorbs all the, and you lose a lot of beer. What's the shit that I'm talking about? The powder. It's not the it's not the thiol shit that you were talking about.
The lupulin powder?
Yeah, like that's like that more concentrated. I can't think of the name of.
Oh, the Phantasm?
No, not Phantasm. What is it? I'm looking through some. I'm cheating a little here. I just can't think of what it is.
I think it's just called lupulin powder.
Is it?
I think so.
You're probably right. But yeah, no.
Then you have like liquid hop extract, which they were talking about, Shark
Right.
and Eric.
Right. Yeah.
Hop shots.
All hops are sponge hops. They suck it right up. God, I can't think of the damn shit right now. I think it's that, but there's a name for it. Maybe it is, yeah. But they were saying to use it, saying to use it, you know, like in the like it's better to use in like the whirlpool, the dry hopping, because that's where you're putting more of your hops, and that's where it's gonna suck all your juice up. Especially like in New England's and stuff like that. But Carlos, cheers, man.
Chadeo's playing video games now.
Cryo hops.
You lost
There you go. Cryo hops.
Yeah, I bought a Switch and a game to play with my brother and dad. See you guys in 10 years. Just kidding.
Nugget hops are nice.
Mm-hmm.
I used to use CTZ a lot too. That was a nice one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Columbus, Tomahawk, and Zeus mixture. Hey, you. It's not time, Sadie. It's not time.
Now I found them. All the cryos: the Cascade, Citra, Econaut, Laurel, Mosaic, Palisade, and Simcoe cryos. That's what they have so far. They might have some more in their library, but I want to get into those more though. They don't taste more concentrated. You just have to use less. You just use less, which is nice. What's another one? What's that lemon one that you used? Well, there's Zeus and Zithos. Those are two that I always used to.
Well, Sriracha Ace is pretty lemon. Can also give off pickle notes.
Oh, pickle! Wow,
Yeah.
crazy. Vic's Secret. That's another one. That one. That's at 15.5%.
I say pickle, I mean dill. But
Pickle, onion, dill. Wow.
Yeah.
I like the garlicky ones though, man. I like or garlic oniony kind of. I like that mixed with like some of the tropical. That's really nice. It comes off all like dank, kind of a dankiness. Willamette. Can't forget Willamette. Come on.
Do you know the lemon drop? Drink lemon drop. Hop.
I'm out of beer. I gotta grab beer. Sorry.
It didn't work as well as I thought it would. I started saying it.
We are. Cheers,
man.
Thrash. We're just talking about our favorite hops. The
This
hops
thing's
that we
filling
like.
me up.
Thrash is my favorite hop.
Is that a triple?
Yes, pellet and cone hops
yes.
are a little different.
Was the ABV? Did you say the ABV?
10%.
Oh, that's not bad.
And it's filling me up like a pizza.
It's a scary
Eating
thing.
rabbits with hops. Well, yeah.
Actually, I think this picture was painted by Angie in Chadeo's house because look, there's a cat in the wall right there. That might be Chadeo. On the couch.
How the hell did Angie get? Oh my God, that's me off cam. Jeez, Angie.
Angie's first can art right there.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like Miscellaneous with that hat he was wearing yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The norm hat. Yeah.
Citrus, Simcoe, Amarillo. I'm just gonna name off all the hops. They're all my favorite. I love you all.
Yeah. Citrus, Simcoe, Amarillo, Apollo. Yeah. See that? That knows what's up. Just keep it OG.
Orgy
Orgy.
of hops.
Keep it. Ooh, baby, sign me up.
There she is. Hi, Angie.
Hi, guys. I'm really sorry I'm late.
Speaking of orgy, here's Sniffs.
Okay.
Sniffs. I totally misjudged my time, so I apologize.
Yeah, Zeus is a good one.
But I liked that can art, by the way. Yeah. That would be cool. I could do Chadeo's house with the cats.
No.
I'll have you
Chadeo
sign a
won't make it
waiver.
on
What are
his
you
cat
talking
with cats.
about?
I get royalties.
Aloha, Helen. Hi, honey.
Well, let's spin
Hey,
for
Eric.
another. We have a little time. Let's do another topic.
All right.
Let's do that.
Can
How
I
about
tell
it?
you the
Angie
beer I have?
hasn't gone.
Oh
Angie
yeah,
got a
let's
beer.
do that.
It's
Okay.
Come on, beer man.
Greg's.
Damn.
Now this is a new show, so explain to me the rules. I want to make sure
Oh,
I do
no,
this
wait.
right.
So new people can just come on in with anything. At the end, we spin an adjective wheel, and you go find a beer based on that adjective. And
Fun. Okay.
and then we're just talking about a topic right now. Right now, it came up. We spun a wheel, and it was name your favorite hops, and that you use in beer and stuff when making beer. But,
That would be my bunny. I had a bunny named Hops. So
Oh, nice.
yeah. So I got this. It's Treg's Independent Brewing Nugget Nectar Ale. And it's 7.5% ABV. It does have a date. Okay, are we ready? It better be a good one too. I can't see it. Oh my God, it's so small. I honestly can't. I can't see it. It's so small. I don't know. Can you guys see it?
It's so small.
Oh, I see it better when it's in
5.4.
there.
20 Best Buy 5/4/23. So May 4th.
Oh,
So you live in
good.
your
So it's
your
a good
Best
one.
Buy. Yeah.
Okay. I do need to buy you some beer, Shark. Okay, so yeah, okay. And I just review it like normal, like on Beer and Cheese.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
But without the cheese.
I can't make any promises. I'm hungry. Okay, so I got rid of the bubbles.
I can just see the smash coming.
It's a It's a very pretty color. It's like a golden amber. It's got a 2-finger head, I'd say. It's real soapy, frothy on the top. They're like big loose bubbles. You know what I mean? Doesn't really stick to the side of the glass very well, but that's okay. Okay. I've been practicing the sniff without the noise, so okay. Hmm. Mm. Mm. Okay. I smell. I smell honey, of course. It's kind of floral. Maybe some fruit like mm, but it's not like one of your run of the mill fruits. You know what I mean? It's like oh man, maybe like passion fruit. Yeah, yeah, and a lot of nectar. I don't smell any hops. Okay, so cheers.
Nice. Cheers.
Cheers.
The fruits you're smelling probably are the hops.
Oh, all right, just clip that out. What I said. Ooh. Whew. Ooh, there's the bitter. Whew. Yeah, going down. It's got a nice mouth feel. It's not watery, so it's like medium viscosity or whatever you call it. Going down, you taste the fruit and you taste the honey, but left on the palate is the bittery. I guess that's the hops. It's kind of dank, kind of quite bitter, and it stays on your palate. It's really good going down. It's refreshing and everything, but then you better eat a piece of cheese or something afterwards because it's a little bitter. So there you have it.
All right.
Cheers.
Angie, all right, man.
Cheers.
Well, let's get back
Cheers.
to this. Angie is now the host.
No.
We are good. All right. We could do another topic. We have a little time.
All right.
It is all spun out, so we got to follow suit with what the show's all about. So let's go do something else here. Let's see. See what we get.
Favorite hops, man.
Oh,
Future beer style.
yeah.
Okay.
So future beer style. What are you guys thinking in the future we're gonna dive into, or new stuff, new innovative stuff that's gonna be accepted by BJCP?
IPL maybe.
Which is basically
A hoppy lager.
base.
A hoppy lager. Yeah, I don't think they have it yet.
Black tea beer. I think Stone makes one of those.
I've had a black tea. It's been years.
I actually
since I
agree with the Black
Good.
New England.
Stone makes a lot of those. Eric.
Black tea beer. No, Black New England, actually, I could see that. I really can. In fact, I was kind of thinking that in my head not too long ago. Like to go a little darker, darker scale with the New England kind of style. Yeah, a good one. Like a blueberry black. Blueberry hops are like a very big blueberry-induced, mosaic-induced, dark, maybe on the brown side or something like that. Not so much stout. little lighter.
I wonder how a nitrogenated fruited sour would be. Probably weird, huh? A nitro heavily fruited sour.
Really.
Chadeo, try it with your penguin thing. With his Guinness penguin thing. Do a heavily fruited sour. I feel like
marmalade or that would be like the stuff on a lemon pie, lemon meringue pie, that foamy kind. It would make it kind of foamy. Like I don't know how to explain
he's
that.
using it right now. Chadeo, did you hear what I said?
No, I was too busy chasing cats. What's up?
Use that on like a Drecker.
That'd be fun. I'm using it on an amber.
Does it work?
Did she give you permission first?
Kind of.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, actually, I have consent and everything. So
Does that really change the mouthfeel, or is it just more of the appearance?
it's the mouthfeel. It gives it more of a pillowy.
Does it like suck the carbonation out of it? I don't understand.
Kind of. Yeah. It's good. Nitro amber. So
I feel like they got some guy with a notepad, and they're like, "How effed up can we make a beer style?" And then they're like, "Let's do it."
right.
There's the new style.
I could see there being like something called dinner beers, you know, because they have all these like pastry style beers and stuff where they put the purees or they put graham crackers and they brew with other things. But I mean, we already have like the Italian Pilsner. They even have French Pilsners coming out now, but Italian Pilsner where it's not that they add anything differently. It's just kind of the way that they seem to drink. It's like you can kind of see it like, oh, okay, yeah, this would definitely pair well with a pizza. It just kind of has like sometimes some flavors, you know, like there might be oregano in it. So why not actually brew beers that have those types of spices in it? If you already, you know, we got pumpkin beers and stuff that have the nutmeg, the cinnamon, all that. Why not start throwing oregano and parsley and other things into different beers? Call it like a dinner beer. Make it like a pizza. I got a pizza beer.
ooh.
Yeah.
I've got a hamburger beer. Again, you know, you a little salt, pepper, and whatever.
What about a protein beer? It's like a protein
Ugh.
bar, but it's
I think the original style should be pushed more.
Made with meat sweats.
Meat sweats.
that's
Everyone's so into adjuncting their beers up, and it's like let's just have a nice, clean, original style again. But they don't sell for some fucking reason, and that's why it keeps on going like it is. I don't know.
If there was one grain that you would use that hasn't been used before, what would you think, Beer Man? A grain.
A grain?
Is there any grain you can think of that might work in a beer? Or Bumpy or Chadeo, you guys brew.
I think that they've used pretty much everything that's been grown.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Oh, what do they classify grain as? Like, what is?
Just
Does
great.
it have to be to fall under a grain?
Barley.
Yeah, barley, rye, corn, rice.
I don't know. I hardly know the difference between fruits and vegetables nowadays.
I know.
Jalapenos are fruits, right?
That's insane.
Jalapenos are fruits, I believe, right?
Yeah, they are. Yep.
Well, they grow on a tree, so I guess that works.
Yeah, you can keep on going with adding different things to this and that and la 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 la, and it's just
Oh, you know what? You know what's probably gonna be the future beer? They're gonna start doing more crossbreeding of fruits and shit.
quinoa. There you go.
Quinoa
cross
Kolsch.
pollination of fruits. That's or cross pollinations of different grains or whatever the hell.
Yeah.
Like marijuana, it's
True.
Oh yeah.
that's interesting actually.
Pasta
I
beer.
wonder if there's ever like a water shortage because they've been talking about that for like the past 100 years
Yeah.
about how we're gonna like run out of water.
Yeah.
Beer.
So maybe there'll be some like recycled water like from a waste treatment building that people will brew with. So you'll have some like water that used to have poop in it that you're now brewing with.
Isn't that what New Belgium uses now? They're saying
Maybe.
we're a green brewery or something. I don't know.
Yeah, you get your gray water and make a beer.
Transferring
Call 'em
beer.
Wouldn't that
They
be
can call-
brown water?
in ESB gray.
Pasta water.
Yeah.
How about hot dog water?
Oh yeah, there you go. There, that's how you get your meats and stuff.
Oh God,
Pasta
hot
water,
dog
hot dog water.
that's disgusting.
Hot
Oh,
dog
yeah,
water.
it's really starting.
You know what you do if you wanna prank someone? Freeze the ice cube tray with hot dog water. Hot dog water.
Oh no,
My
I
niece
did
gave
that
me a
one.
tip
I
for,
kind of did that once.
How did you do that once? Wait.
Well, I didn't do that with the ice cubes. What I did was I made brownies, and
What did you do with the ice cubes?
No, I didn't do anything with ice cubes,
Oh.
but it's like a different flavor. I used the oil that I used to make the brownies was the oil that was out of the Fry Daddy. I didn't know it, and we had just you know fried shrimp. So
You just
anyway,
fried daddy.
yeah,
Air
and
fried beer.
and so I took them to this family event, and everybody's like, "Oh, these are great, but they're chocolatey,
It
but
won't, Alex. It will
there's
never
something
will.
else.
There
What
you
is
go.
it? Seafood." So
Falling
now,
water beer.
yeah, they tasted like shrimp brownies and
Can you air fry in liquid?
an Old Bay. I don't know. I don't have an air fryer, but
Would it just evaporate?
Probably just evaporate.
it would it would evaporate. I would think.
Heavily fruited sours from fried fruits.
Oh.
Now, this question is this asking
Fried
what
pineapple.
new beers, like new beer ideas? Is that
Yeah.
what we're-
Yeah.
Yeah, like things in the future that you think are gonna possibly go well.
Okay, 'cause I don't know about many beers, so the ones I say might already be out there. I don't know.
Oh,
You
that's
could
fine.
fry an Oreo and put it in the stout. That would be cool.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, they do a lot of beers with added shit like that. Like cereals and
Yeah.
pastries and
Yeah, like
Freeze
fried
dried
Twinkies.
freeze-dried beer that like bring all the. That's kind of like a ice box or something. That's like that'd be a
I was
really strong beer.
thinking to make like a Maryland Blue Crab beer that you can drink while you eat that, because that's what everybody does is drink beer when they eat the crabs. So, and I was thinking like
Now
maybe
with a nice chilada.
use some Old Bay seasoning
Yeah.
in the as an adjunct or whatever, if I
ever had
use the right
chilada?
word.
Have you ever had a chilada, the Bud Light micheladas?
No.
Do you like tomato juice?
Yeah.
Oh, you can try one. It's quite the experience.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just like apple juice, but it's not.
No, it's not at all. Do not lie to her.
They're both fruits.
Clam juice in it, dude.
Hello, beautiful.
Hi.
Here's the guy who just really likes clams. He's the clam guy.
But like, you know what I mean? Like a seafoody kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Like
And then have one
seafood
for
that we
Italian
taste
food and have like
Yeah.
oregano and those kind of seasonings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a fun one we could do. A fun one we could do would be a PBJ.
That's been done.
Oh,
Peanut
okay.
butter and jelly stouts, even ales.
Yeah, I'm gonna
They
age it.
had a good
I'm gonna
idea.
age it stout space. Stout.
Okay.
I think it really just comes down to mixing a different style that hasn't been used yet, and then adding adjuncts to that or something. You know, I mean, because there's only you can't. There's no more real. I mean, there's no more styles technically that. Well,
There's a lot of things that you could do to like just alter it. Like,
Yeah.
so for instance, I have a whiskey that it's like
Kitty.
aged.
What a
Mm-hmm.
So you could do like they could do like a barrel aged beer, like a barrel aged stout, but like stick it on a boat for like a month or
There
2
you
months.
go. Historical recipe.
You know,
What about I'm not sure if they've done this because we have the Baltic porters, right? Which typically are they can be made with ales, like ale yeast now, I guess, but normally they use lager yeast. Is there a stout out there that they use lager yeast to make, or are all stouts ales?
Mm.
So I wonder if you could make like an imperial stout with lager yeast. That could be. I mean, you could do it, I guess, but I
Good
wonder if that's
question.
something that-
Yeah. Why wouldn't you? Should be able to. It would. I mean, they have black lagers.
Yeah.
Right? Is that what that would just become, a black lager instead of a stout?
Or throw it in and make it a black IPL. You know, like black IPLs or like a dark India Pale
I
Lager.
thought you were gonna say a black eyed pea.
IPA a lot.
have they ever done like I think I said this before. Have they ever barrel aged like Roush beers or Schwartz beers? That'd be pretty cool.
Barrel. That's a whole other thing too. Another topic.
I don't know.
Barrel aged Roush beer. Imagine the flavor you would get out of a smoky Roush beer after barrel aging it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Nice barrel.
Interesting.
The smoke.
Because a barrel literally like a barrel literally just like alters the flavor of the whole thing.
I like Luke John's future beer. Oh, good Lord. They
Yeah.
already do stuff like that.
They do. They have that glitter.
Yeah, it's
unicorn.
called Unicorn Farts or whatever, who brewed that a few years ago.
Hey, do they have dark beers with glitter in them?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Like stout?
Same company makes it. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
They love glitter.
Right out there with the light.
I think they work next to a strip club.
Blood of Canadians. A beer made with. They work next to a strip club.
Keep getting all this glitter in our beer, so might as well.
At what point does Luke John lose the wrench?
Yeah. Well, cool, man. Let's it's 54. Gives us a little time to do our adjective and then do our last our shout outs. So let's go ahead and let's present the screen again and get that adjective out to each one. Here we go. So the first one is Chadeo.
Please be a good one. Creamy.
You're
Come
gonna
on,
get lazy again.
creamy.
Lazy. I told you.
Oh,
wait,
it's obnoxious.
Yeah, he looks kind of lazy.
Oh shit!
I would have laughed my butt off.
All right.
I'm
So we have. Oh, I didn't want to remove it. What the fuck? Anyway, so you got obnoxious. Now Tanner, here we go. No,
Shiny again.
no. We'll go again.
Shuffle the wheel.
Damn
Just
wheel.
get a whole
Here
case
comes
of
the
Molson
beer.
Gold.
Here comes ugly beer.
No.
Oh.
There you go.
You got ugly.
Right.
All right. Bumpy, you're next. Here we go.
please be delicious.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, imagine Zany.
Hey, that's most of the beers that's in your fridge.
you
That's easy to do there, bud.
Got the opposite of delicious.
Awful beer.
I know you had to say please be delicious. You got the complete opposite.
And
All right. Angie's next. Here we go. Breakable.
Breakable.
What is that supposed to mean? Here, let's do that again.
Glass.
take
has to
that
be
word
the
off.
best
That word sucks.
That sucked.
All right, that's easy. She'll grab a stout. Done.
Perfect. We get a black beer. All right, so here we
That's
go.
hard.
Let's take breakable off that list.
Yeah, we should go. You should go through that and take out ones that just don't make sense at all.
Yeah, that just don't make sense. All right, here we go. How do I get it? Dizzy. So something
Just grab a
strong.
barley wine, bud. You're good, man.
Yeah.
Nice. Get a nice block.
Cool. I better write that down real quick. Dizzy.
I think
Okay. Well, cool. So let's go ahead and go around the wheel here. The whatever the fuck, and shout out your channels and.
I already know what I'm probably going to be bringing next week.
You've got like the easiest one out of all of us this week. Mine, I'm like, freaking, man, I'm got to think hard. Not really.
Well, I mean, I could play it different ways. I guess for awful. But
Oh yeah, that makes sense, Eric. The glass bottle instead
Breakable
of
would have worked. That's true. I didn't think about that. That's okay.
that would have been an easy one too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, shout it out, Chadeo.
You just want to see me pass out, Luke John.
Yes, we do.
stop.
So
It's not time.
shout out. So I used this little gizmo on a Starbucks Nitro Cold Brew can of that. Video came out today, so yeah, check it out. It was a lot of fun. A little bit different to do. I'm gonna have to look hard now and try to figure out other stuff I can use that on and see what it does. Maybe get like one of those. Was it death something water? The carbonated water. Get one of those and try it on there. See what happens. Other shout outs. Let's shout out Alex the Beer Master. He's got a show with friends, sometime on Thursday, like then at 10:30 Eastern. Come hang out with us. It's a lot of fun. Friday, well, if you're broke, you can make food Friday because it is ramen. I think ramen noodles are still about $1 a package, if not less. So there you go.
Nice.
Food Friday with Alex, 6
bucket
p.m.
cakes.
Eastern. Ramen. My shout outs.
Cool. Thank you, Chadeo.
So are we doing rating and shout outs?
Oh yeah, get that.
Oh yeah,
rating
we
out.
probably rate our
I'm
beer
not
too.
rating the beer since I brewed it.
Thank you.
I don't want to rate it.
Okay. So, all right.
Rating.
Yeah, I'm not going to rate that beer.
Yeah, do the rating and yeah.
All right. The Holston Golden. It's not bad. Give it like a I'll go 84. Not a bad product. There's nothing super outstanding by it. I mean, would I buy it again? I mean, I'd probably buy Miller High Life PBR over this, considering they're $2 cheaper for a 6-pack. Even the Schlitz I would buy over this as well. But yeah, not bad. Probably just not something I would purchase again. Solid product though. Shout outs for me. Check out my videos. I've been dropping some reviews, so go and check those out. The live stream tonight though. My schedule should be changing up soon, so I might pick a different day to start doing a live. Shout out to other people. Check out Whiskey Encore with Cheech. He was live last night. He goes live on Tuesdays around like 11 o'clock. And then one other person I want to shout out, Straight Up Bourbon. Go check them out. So if you like whiskey reviews, they review a lot of bourbon, and they're cool dudes. So, cheers.
Nice. Cheers.
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 How do I spill it?
My beer, it drank pretty easy. It went down pretty quick. Definitely filled me up though at 10%. Had nothing to do with the food I ate earlier. That didn't fill me up at all. It was all the beer's fault. Yeah, I'd say this is definitely the best beer that I've had. There's some weight to the bottom of that can. Must be all that grape musk shit. But definitely the best beer I've had that has, not pizzas, Phantasm in it. So it's dehydrated grape stuff that's supposed to enhance the hop notes, make it more tropical if used correctly in fermentation. So this one definitely was good. It worked. I did get that grapiness, but it was kind of a weird blend with an orange. So, but overall, pretty easy drinking beer. 10%. Did not drink like a 10%er. And flavors were fairly decent. Everything. I'm going to score this one at a 41.5 out of 50. Give it a very good rating.
Excellent.
And for shout out, promos first. Yeah, my channel. Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, I have a live show. I call it New Brew, which is bring a beer that you've never had before to join up on panel. This upcoming Monday is going to be the Monday after Easter, so I hope everybody has a great Easter as well. But bring an Easter themed beer that you've never had before for next Monday. Now that's just any beer that reminds you of Easter in one way or the other. There's a lot of different things you can think of when it comes to Easter. There's colors, lots of vibrant colors with eggs and stuff, bunnies, and the real reason why there's Easter, there's always religious stuff with Jesus. Plus, Easter always happens in the springtime. Yep. So there's another thing to think of. You can think of a beer style as well. But yeah, something that kind of goes with Easter. Cheers. And then let me shout out, shout out Nerd Sense. Check them out over in Massachusetts and New Hampshire is where they reside. So they do a lot more beers kind of that myself, Tanner, may be able to get a hold of even Eric in the chat there. But or Angie. But they do get beer mails as well, and they might do some other beers. I think they actually are probably getting those mail order beers as well. I've seen them do like the brewery, which is not very typical around here. So, yeah, Nerd Sense.
Right on. Cool.
Cheers.
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 And Angie, what would you like to say?
At first I was going to say, that I didn't really care for the beer, but I've almost drank it all, so I must like it a little bit. It's a little misleading. It kind of made it sound like it would be sweet. I don't know if ales are really bitter. I don't know enough about the types of beers to know that, but it was a little misleading because it's really, after you drink it, it's very bitter. But
Most people classify that as an IPA, not just a pale ale.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, it's but it's good, and 7.2%. It has a lot of bang for your buck, so that's always good. And so I'll give it I'll give it an 82 out of 100.
Nice. That's decent.
Yeah,
That's good.
just not my personal fave, but um, I have two channels. One's Angie's Fluid Art. I do fluid art with acrylic paints, and the other is Just Being Angie, and that's where all the shenanigans happen. Anything that's not fluid art goes on there. So come over, have a good time. Mondays and Thursday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on my art channel is when I do my art lives. And shout outs. I would like to shout out Art by Sparkle, my love. And I hope she's doing well today. And I also want to shout out Alex the Beer Master, the legendary Alex the Beer Master.
That is the second shout out for Alex. Look at you, Alex, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Alex, who said he would be in tonight's show.
He did, didn't he?
And Thomas Metal 75, Eric. I enjoy that show. I've learned a lot from all of these different shows, and so it's really cool. And of course, Beer Man. And thank you for having me up on your new show. That's
You're welcome.
really cool.
Thank you.
That's you.
Cool. Hey.
And Sam Smalley on Instagram, Short and Stout Beer Reviews.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Awesome. Yeah, Sam Smalley. Yeah, Sammy. Love the hair. Yes, yes.
Thank you, girl. I was rushing. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to be late.
And now you're American. I'm just kidding.
That one went right up over my
Right
head.
over everyone's head. That's okay, though. Well, thanks, Angie. Cool. Yeah,
Thank you.
I've learned how to be a nice troll. Yes.
Not for you.
Yeah, so the beer I had is pretty good. Using New Zealand hops in a Pilsner is very nice. It was cloudy. I wanted it to be more clear, but that's okay. It had some great flavors to it. I'll give it a 92 out of 100. Thought it was a decent A, definitely. So shout outs. Well, my thing's going on. Beer and Cheese is always going every Tuesday at 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 mine on Pacific side. And then, of course, this show will just keep going until we get tired of it and have to do something else. But it seems like it's pretty fun. Brings in a lot of the chat as well, which I like. So that's kind of cool. Yeah. So, and I have a beer mail from I'll shout them out now. Beerhound's Beer Reviews. I've got to unbox that. I just got that yesterday. So check out Bill on his channel. He's got some great reviews he does and plays some awesome guitar as well. Last thing he did was Modern Times Beer Teleportation Sweater, Hazy Nipa. And then I'm sending out 3 beers of ones I did to 5 various people. And one of those will be Rajopolis because Damn Good Man is the name of his Nipa. So hopefully it tastes good. But Rajopolis, check him out. His last video he put up was Artificial Intelligence Ferndale Project, courtesy of Jeff something or other. But yeah, go check him out. He's always with Bear and his dad, the Bigfoot guy. You know, he likes Bigfoot.
Bigfoot Al.
Bigfoot Al, yeah. Oh man. But that's it. That's really all I have. I'll brew soon. I'm kind of not brewing tomorrow. I'm taking a break. So anyway, we're getting late here. We got to get on to the next show.
Yep.
Thomas Metal, 75. Thompson, Eric, Mr. Eric, or wherever you want to go, to be honest. But thank you guys in the panel here. Thank you so much for being here. Chadeo. Cheers to you, Chadeo. East Coast Elky Reviews, Bumpy Road Brews, and Angie's Fluid Heart, and Just Being Angie. Check all these guys out if you haven't already. And of course, thank you to the awesome chat. We had a lot of people here. I mean, it's still 21,000 strong. So thank you very much for being there. Really appreciate that.
Yeah.
All do. So right on. Beer Man will be interested in what beers you got. Yes. Appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, you guys have a good one, good night, day, wherever you are from in this beautiful fucking world. But not after one more sip. See, got it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Right on. On to the next one.